Welcome back to the Girl Cave. It's the weekend and I'm hoping to finish the collection cut up today. So I'm going to work on layout number 11 first and then layout 12. I'm home alone, so this should be doable. We'll see. For layout number 11, I knew that I wanted to use this piece of paper. This is my inspiration piece and I wanted to use up as much as I can from this sticker sheet. Hopefully I can finish it up. So I base my paper choices on this. I have a lot of pink, if you notice on the shelves, and a little bit of that aqua. So this is what I chose. A lot of the embellishments that I have left over from the die cut page are mostly in that pink coral color. I think I had 2 strips of this left over, so I don't know, maybe. And then I just picked things that I thought maybe I would use that as a title. I have these. I have a little shell that's missing the point, but I can tuck that somewhere. Then I have this. That'll be cute. I don't like that, but I was thinking that part, wouldn't that be cute to tuck in behind a picture or something? So I know that I have a lot of pink, so when it came to picking the bigger piece of paper, I was, at first when I was pulling things out, I thought this one, but I have too much pink, so this is going to go bye-bye. And I'm going to choose this one. I think that would work very, very well. And then some pieces to tuck in here and there. And for the mat, I'm going to use that. And that's my plan. Let's see how it comes together. I went and I got my paper only because it was my last sheet and it is kind of cute. I saved that. And then here are the papers. Remember, this was the piece that I really wanted to begin with. And this is just where you take your scraps and you layer them together and you make sure that you can see like the edges of them. And you just layer as many pieces as you want, just making sure that you always see like the corners. For some reason, it gives it a better look when you can see the edges. I'm not gonna press it down until I have everything where I want it. Just to be sure. And I'm also not putting the adhesive towards the edge in case I want to tuck something under it. And then this is my photo mat that I cut at 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And that way it will help my sister know where to place her pictures. And I don't know if it's going to go there. I mean, I know I want it horizontal, but like I could put it maybe higher, maybe lower. So I'm going to work on this area first. And I want to use this as my title. And this, I want to use that pink. So I'm just going to trim this off. And I'm going to work to the side because I don't want to put pressure on my papers because I don't want to adhere them quite yet. And I know I'm going to tuck this under here and I don't need the whole thing. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Cut it almost in half. Why? Because I'm cheap and I think it's cute and I might want to use it for another layout. We gotta save as much as we can because it's adorable. Look how cute that is. I like it. I'm not gonna use that. I don't want to use this. I have that. And I have this as a journaling spot underneath the photo for my sister. I thought of using this. This is cute too, but I got too much already. And then I have these, and I might use them on the edge, but I have to remember that I also wanted to use some of these stickers. Let me work on the title first, because that will determine where I place everything else. And as I've done with the other videos, I'm going to include the link to RTS Patreon account so that you can access the 3 documents that come with this Cutting Up the Collection series. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this a little bit further up. I think that would be good. I want to place the seahorse in a manner that he pops up from that pink. So maybe I need to lift him up on adhesive. Maybe that's what I'll do to give him some dimension. One here. And then depending on where it falls, I might put another one on his little tail. I know this is going here, so I'm going to press down on this. I like that there. And I took one of these border stickers and I cut it not quite in half. One is longer than the other. And then I trimmed around the edge to give him a softer look. Because I'm going to place one here. And I'm going to lift this up just a little bit. Where I didn't put the adhesive on the edge, because I knew that I wanted to tuck something underneath it, just a little bit. That. And then I'm going to use this line, make sure that my seahorse does not go above that line. So I'm going to start here, and I want a little bit of the paper to show. That's good. And then I want this little point showing. So I really don't mind if I cover this line up here with my photo mat. As long as that little point is showing, that will make me happy. And if I need to move my title just a little bit further up, that's not a big issue. I can do that because I haven't pressed it down yet. And then this little piece I'm going to place with the scallops going down, and I'm going to place it right here. I think that'll work right there. I like that. And then before I place my little seahorse, because there's going to be a little bit of dead space there, I'm going to put one of these. Just stick it there. And that way you can see something behind him, like a little coral reef. I think that's adorable. Put it closer to this edge so it doesn't go flopping and look weird. Just one little piece will work to give it some stability. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see. Is that one flying? This is the 3rd gift album that I've made. I made one for my mom, I made a baby album, and now this one for my sister. And I'm not going to make this page into a double page layout because I think I'm going to be using this one as the ending page of the album. Let's put something over here. Could put another one of these. I have less than half of this paper pad left, and rather than putting it away with my summer kit, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make some base pages for my next vacation album, because these come together really, really quick, and they're beautiful. I think I'm going to lift those little shells up with, I have tiny little dimensional dots, and I'm going to, just to separate them from the other sticker, because they're the same color and I want to have that separation. But just a little. Okay, I have a confession to make. I'm still shopping for National Scrapbook Weekend. I think we should just go ahead and call it National Scrapbook Month. Just a little something. And I'm going to keep it simple like that. I think I'm going to add some of these. I'm going with the agua. And then I'm going to do here. I got these little gems on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and they are fantastic. They're tiny, so they're a little difficult to grab, and I should be using my tweezers because in addition to that, the adhesive is strong, but it's gummy and it gets all over my fingers, and it drives me crazy. Because, fun fact, in addition to not liking unicorns, I don't like getting my hands dirty. I have one more layout to do in this collection cut up, and then after that I return to my Cut Up the Scraps mini series, which I posted the intro video right before I started this, and I will link that below. And I'm continuing with that because this is pretty much done. My Christmas gift is almost done. All I have to do is shop for a little kit for her, like, you know, an acid-free pen, some scissors, and definitely some adhesive. I hope that you come back to my channel and watch that other mini series called Cut the Scraps and Scrapbooking Larger Photography. There's, I think, 2 videos left of that one, and then Cut the Scraps just started. I've only released the intro video. Bye.